American.
Would you look at that? How do you like that? These old clunkers still got their bumper stickers on them. Keep on tracking. What the hell does that mean? Hey, look at that. Walt loves Emily. Isn't that sweet? It's in Dayglow tape. Now there's sentiment for you. I wonder if Walt still loves her. Does Emily even remember Walt? Did I ever tell you about Daphne Bigelow? You know, it's something I don't talk much about. I guess most men don't. You know, it all started for old Ralph here back in the steel mill country. It all began here, in that great inverted bowl of darkness, that Stygian bowl of Omar Khayyam, the Midwest. Oh, my first real part-time job, delivering the mail at the steel mill. The smell, the heat, the sounds. Town, my town, the very essence of the industrial heartland of the nation, where I learned to dream the American dream of the beautiful future, the glorious past, and the crummy now. Phantom of the open hearth comes drifting out of the darkness when they tap a heat. You know, there's an old steelworker's legend that says that once you've stared into the enigmatic face of the Phantom of the open hearth, she will give you either good luck or bad luck. No one knows which. Polishing his used olds. You know, the old man loved used cars even more than he loved the Chicago White Sox, if that's possible. My mother, forever battling the trivia of her life, the smell of red cabbage, meatloaf, and Jell-O in an endless stream. My kid brother, Randy, his nose ran night and day. In fact, he could make it run at will. He was also deep in his rubber dagger period. He slept with it.
Mostly sunny today with very little chance of showers. Temperature in the loop now 65 degrees. It's a bit cooler by the lake. 58 reported by our weatherman. And now for a springtime medley.
Who are you going to take to the prom, Axel Grease?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking of a couple girls.
Why don't you take that nice Wanda Hickey?
Mom, look, this is the prom. It's important. You don't take Wanda Hickey to the prom. I got a couple girls lined up, but, well, Daphne Bigelow's at the top of the list.
Boy, you're really a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Well, you might as well learn your lesson once and for all. I mean, some guys grab the first skirt that shows up, and they regret it for the rest of their lives.
I suddenly realized he was talking about himself.
Well, I think Wanda Hickey is a very nice girl. But then, of course, what I think doesn't matter.
I gotta rent one of those summer formals.
You mean you're gonna wear one of those monkey suits?
Yeah, Schwartz and I are going down to Hornham Avenue and check it out after school tomorrow.
Oh boy, la-di-da.
Hey.
Ah.
On the field of many colors,
The prom, which was now 2 weeks off, began to occupy our minds most of the time. The semester had just about played itself out. Our junior year was almost over. And the prom was something that we had heard about since our earliest days. A kind of golden aura hung over the word itself, prom. There was only one thing wrong. As each day ticked inexorably by toward that magic night, I still could not steel myself to actually seek out Daphne Bigelow and ask her the fatal question. Daphne Bigelow. Even now, I can't suppress a fugitive shiver of tremulous passion and dark yearning. There was something about her, something I'm not quite sure that I can adequately convey through these sadly lacking means of imperfect human language. Daphne walked in a kind of soft haze of approaching dawn. Daphne Bigelow.
I'm getting a letter.
No, man. Nobody ever writes you.
I stole it. Christy, Nick has it.
So anyway, my birthday's coming up there.
Schwartz and Flick, my two bosom buddies. Flick, skinny and mean with the mind of a weasel. Schwartz, round and jovial with the mind of a pumpkin.
Hey, John, give me a hot dog with french fries and Coke.
And you're never gonna guess what it is.
Yeah, I know. I probably won't. This ketchup's rotten. It's all clotted on the bottom. Hey, John. A little fresh ketchup over here. This bottle's been on the table about 6 years.
Who the hell is all for ketchup?
Me, over here.
John's, what a joint. John hated kids. He always dreamed of having a great truck stop. And what did he get? Millions of
You have
kids.
some birthday, Ralph.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? You got the crud or something?
You got the crud? Stay away from me, man. I don't need no crud. Who's got the crud? Let's get a booth, huh?
Which one gets the coffee malt?
Here.
You two get Coke, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks, Ron.
Hey, Ralph, going to the prom?
Mm-hmm. Who you taking? Daphne Bigelow.
Daphne Bigelow.
Did you say Bigelow, kid?
Yeah.
That's what I thought you said.
What was that all about?
Oh, fun, huh? Never know with them jocks.
Hey, Dad, a letter.
No kidding.
What is it?
Nothing good, I bet.
Hey, Mom, Dad, it's a letter.
Don't leave the screen door open!
What'd you say, Randy?
Dad's got a letter.
Listen to this. Congratulations, you have won a major award in our $50,000 Great Heroes from the World of Sports contest. It will arrive by special messenger delivered to your address. You are a winner. Congratulations.
morning, Wanda.
Do you, have to work today?
I already did. You know, half a day on Saturdays.
Want a jawbreaker?
Yeah, thanks.
Of all the girls to like me, Wanda Hickey, what a bummer. Ever since we'd been in 3rd grade, Wanda had just been hanging around. Once when we were 12, she sent me a valentine that had paper lace and bare-bottom cupids. Oh, ugh.
All right, what time you planning?
She wore glasses that reminded you of the bottoms of Coke bottles.
See you then.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Wanda Hickey, the algebra shark.
Hello? Yes. Yes, I am him.
The old man was a winner.
Mr. Smothers.
Real estate
Byron
agents
Smothers,
and
yes.
used car salesmen started calling, making helpful suggestions for highly rewarding investments.
You would like me to invest in a tombstone company? No. No.
Boy, that must have really been tough.
It was easy, really. The first week it was Bill Tilden, Babe Ruth, Man of War, and the Fighting Irish.
Hey, it says here that you're eligible for a grand prize of $50,000 plus hundreds of additional.
I never won a thing, but I'm good at finding the hidden object.
Listen, seeing as how I am the winner of the jackpot, having been judged on originality, neatness, and aptness of thought, and of course all decisions are final, I would like to propose a toast. Hey, Ralph, get that
The party was really warming up.
box. I want to propose a toast.
There it was, knee-high, orange. It was so spectacularly gassy that violent cases of the bends were common among those who gulped it down too fast. It would clean out your sinuses faster than a roto-rooter.
No, it just came today. Yeah, about noon.
To knee-high, the best orange pop that ever ran a contest. To the pop that made me a winner.
Who's that?
Sudar! Let's go get it!
Knock it off! I got something important to say.
Shoot, Sudark. You ain't had nothing important to say all your life that I can remember. Riddle, let's hear it.
I ordered a house from Sears and Roebuck.
What kind of a house, Sudark?
A Cape Cod Imperial, 5 rooms, comes in a kit. Boy, this 2 boxcars full of this stuff.
A house and a kit from Sears Roebuck. Nobody in that crowd ever owned a house. Some never even paid rent. And it was rumored that some even were squatters.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna handle it down now. Watch it now. Easy. Easy. Let's go. Come on.
Warning, all items strictly coded.
Ready? Okay. All right, be careful. Okay. Be careful.
Hey, I wonder what's in this one. Hey, do you mind if I look?
Leave it to loudmouth Gertz to start the trouble.
Take it easy.
Well, I'll be darned. Look at that. Hey, there's windows in here. Hey, look at it. Hey, it says attic windows.
Uncle Carl, he had a deep reef of sorrow just below the surface that came up to the top when he drank.
649-370. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. What is that? Venetian blinds.
Hey, look at! Hey, fellas, look at what Aki found!
Hey, for everybody! Hey, let's all hear it for Sudok Klaus!
Hey, come on. This is really good.
Forget that sight as long as I live as we pulled out of the freight yard. It was at that moment that I heard one of the most piteous cries I've ever heard in my life. The old man never looked back. The time was growing short. I thought of Daphne all day long. Daphne drifted into biology, too, trailing mimosa blossoms and offering ecstasies not yet plumbed by human experience.
Oh, my heavens, the prize!
Where do you want it, lady?
Put it in the kitchen, right through there. Now, be careful. Easy. Dad, your prize is here. Right through there, in the kitchen, on the table. Okay, Dad, you want some help?
Sign here, lady.
Where?
Right on the dotted line.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Oh. Let's do not crash.
All right, back up. Don't touch it. Back out. Boy. $50,000. Now, $1 bill. Keep back.
The spoils of the hard-won victory. And there it was. Tenderly, he lifted from its nest of fragrant straw the only thing he had ever won in his life.
What is it?
Well, it's a lake. I mean, it's like a statue.
A statue.
Oh. Holy smoke. Would you look at that? Would you believe what this is? It's a lamp.
We stood silent and in awe at the sheer, shimmering, unexpected beauty of the major award.
That is a lamp shade.
Naturally, it was just sheer coincidence that a lady's leg was the trademark of the knee-high company.
This is exactly what we need for the front window. Wow.
The definitive lamp. A master stroke of the Lightorlier's art.
Get that junk out.
It was without question the most magnificent lamp that we had ever seen.
Where's the plug?
It's behind the sofa.
Run out into the kitchen. Get me an extension cord. Fish cake?
There were only 4 outlets in the whole house. Each one was covered with more 3-way plugs and extensions than there are barnacles on the bottom of a rusting ship.
Yeah?
No, there's not. There's too much in there, Roy. You're going to get electrocuted. You remember what happened to Uncle Fred? Oh. Well, watch it. Ralph, you be careful, too. Ralph? Hey, you gotta watch it. You're gonna get a shock.
Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. God damn it!
It was alive. Unparalleled glory. Translucent flesh, radiating a vibrant, sensual, luminous, orange-yellow, pinkish nimbus of pagan fire.
Wait a minute. It's got 2 switches. One is a tasteful nightlight. The other is an effective, scientifically designed reading lamp.
Why can't you wait till the kids are in bed?
The old man was a full generation ahead of his time. He was the very first pop art fanatic.
Move it a little bit to the left. To the left. This way. More. Little more, little more. No. Oh. Back.
The lamp stopped
Back,
traffic.
yes. Okay, you got it. You ought to see it from out here.
His dedication to his aesthetic principles almost wrecked our happy home. As my delicately contrived glandular system ripened and matured, my juices were flowing. So my carefully concealed passion for Daphne Bigelow burgeoned until finally it engulfed me. And I was swallowed up like Jonah into the inky blackness of the whale's belly of lust. Daphne Bigelow.
Daphne.
Hi, Ralph. How you doing?
Yeah! Hey, let's go! Come on, let's go! Hey, here we go! Yeah, let's go! All right. Hey, let's do some foul shots. Okay. Oh. Oh, right.
So how you doing, Stephanie Bigelow?
Well, you know, I haven't got around to asking her yet, you know.
You better get on the stick.
Hey, look, don't worry about it. Who you got lined up?
Clara May Mattingly.
Clara May Mattingly?
Yeah,
Sure can spell.
sure can.
It was all that I could think of to say that was good about her. Except, of course, that she was female.
So, you're gonna send her a corsage?
Already ordered it at the Cubic Florist.
An orchid, right?
It cost $8.
$8?
Yeah, well, that includes the gold pin for it.
Yes, still. Oh, there you go. Come on.
He wanted us in, though.
Hey, kid. Yeah? You play third base, right? Yeah. I've been watching. You play good. Listen, we need a third baseman for our big game. Want to be our ringer?
Sure, when is it?
Tuesday night at 8, over at the church. United Brothers.
Won't there be some kind of problem? I don't know that church.
No sweat. Listen, we gotta get a team together to beat those bastards.
Who are we playing?
Immaculate Conception.
I'd been earning 10 or 15 bucks a week playing for church teams all over town for a long time. I was a good third baseman, and I could hit to the opposite field with power. Religious wars are never ending.
I think I feel a draft.
Oh, yeah? Where?
The breaking point in all crucial moments in history comes stealthily on cat's feet. We never know when lightning is about to strike or a cornice to fall. The old man's thing was bowling, and Mom had dish night. The Orpheum, a tiny bastion of dreams and fantasies, a fragile light of human aspiration in the howling darkness of the great American Midwest. Night after night, the faithful would gather, bearing sacks of Butterfinger bars and salami sandwiches, to huddle together in the darkness, staring with eyes wide with the pure light of total belief at the flickering images. Outside those doors crouched the pale gray wolf of reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, follow along with the bouncing ball and sing along with the mighty Orpheum Wurlitzer.
deluxe Perline tableware. The dinner service of the stars, and all of it free. The entire town was hooked. They had the free dinnerware monkey clamped on their backs, a 112-piece albatross growing heavier every week. Ladies in the last stages of childbirth were wheeled into the Orpheum, gasping in pain to keep the skein going. Creaking grandmothers, halt and blind, were led to the box office by grandchildren. They sat numbly, deftly in the Orpheum seats, their watery eyes barely able to perceive the shifting, incomprehensible images on the screen, but their gnarled talons clutched a gravy boat for dear life. Mr. Doppler, like some mythical god, reigned over this. This is magnetic palace of dreams.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to some unfortunate problem with the shipping, we have received the wrong piece in the magnificent set of artistic deluxe Perline tableware, the dinner service of the stars. Now, I know that most of you already have a Perline gravy pot at home, but let me assure you that at next week's dinnerware night, we will exchange this gravy boat for a dinner plate. Thank you for your patience. And now stand by for tonight's cartoon.
Some baseball game we went to, huh, Ralph?
Yeah, I've been going. Hey, here we go.
Hey, I wonder if Fred Astaire ever comes here.
Come on, be serious, will you? Hey, we class?
Okay, boys. You want to make a big hit at the prom. Huh? You come to the right place. You're going to that hop at Cherrywood, am I right?
Yeah.
And you want some summer formals, right?
Yeah, you know.
I know. Marty!
I'm here.
Oh, Marty.
What do you want?
We got a couple of new customers for that bash at Cherrywood.
Yeah,
I would say a 36 short.
Yeah.
And a 40 regular.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Hey, Al, okay on the 36 short, but I'm out of 40s. How about that 42 regular that just came back from the Dago wedding?
Cut the talk and bring it out already.
But the 42 regular ain't been cleaned yet.
Bring it out already! You see, this suit just came from another job, you see. But don't worry, we'll clean it up, we'll fit it to you, and it'll look just as good as new. I'll tell you what. Here, you first. Come here. Here, take this. Take this. Come with me. Here. Now, back here, there's a dressing room. Go behind the curtain and try the pants on. Listen, if it's too long in the cuffs, don't worry about it. We'll take it up. Now, you. I got... Is
that mine?
Marty!
What now?
Marty, one question. About this hole in this regular 42.
Yeah.
Can you fix it?
What do you want, miracles?
Kid, come here. Step over here. Listen, don't worry about the coat. We'll clean it up. It'll be as good as new. You'll never know that this wasn't a new coat. Here, hold it. Hey, you. Come on out. I want to take a look at you.
I ain't got my pants on yet.
Come on out. You're amongst friends. Step out here. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, like it was made for you. This guy. Slip into that. Easy now. It's a very delicate material. There you are. Oh, perfect. Oh, better than the other one. Look at that fit. It's beautiful. And look at this here. Look how tight it is in the back. Oh, it fits you like a glove. I wish your mother were here to see this fit. It's beautiful. The shoulders, it's wonderful. Look, we'll take it in a little here. Boy, that must have been some party. Good, the pants look good. The hell with it. Now, that'll be $20 a piece deposit. 20 from you and 20 from the small gentleman here.
I only got 16. Schwartz, I can't do this sort of hard.
Well, fellas.
Schwartz.
Christ, I thought you had $20.
I'll tell you what. Such high-class customers. $15 a piece deposit for each one of you, okay?
Thanks a lot.
That's all right.
Hey,
No, don't
you.
thank me. And above all, don't tell my partner.
I won't.
Now, I'll wrap everything and have it ready for you for the prom. And let me tell you, 2 high-class customers like you, you'll knock them dead.
A softness was in the air.
Hey!
A quickening of the pulse.
Hey, what happened to the water pressure?
Expectation, long lying dormant in the blackened rock ice of winter, sent out tentative, tender green shoots and yawned toward the smoky sun. Somewhere, off in the distance, ball met bat. Robin called to Robin, and a screen door slammed. 1 week to go. My cowardly soul. Could I ever ask Daphne Bigelow?
What's wrong? My lamp. I need help. My lamp.
I don't know what happened. I was just dusting and...
You broke my lamp because you're jealous.
Jealous? Of a plastic leg?
You're jealous because I won.
That's ridiculous. Jealous of what?
Get the glue.
We're out of glue.
Quietly, my mother started picking up the pieces. Something she did all of her life. You could always tell the mood of the old man by the way he drove. Today, there was no question. He's carrying glue, iron glue, the kind that garage mechanics use for gaskets and for gluing together exploded locomotives.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry,
Sorry, I didn't... You playing tennis?
Me and Eileen Akers were playing down at the park. Oh, I'm glad school's almost over. Can hardly wait. I never thought I'd be a senior.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to camp this summer, are you?
Nah.
Are you going to go to college next year after you graduate?
I don't know, I guess so. If I don't get drafted or anything.
My brother's in the Army. He's in the artillery.
Yeah, I heard. Does he like it much?
He doesn't write much. He's going to get a pass next September before he goes overseas.
How come he's in the artillery?
I don't know. They just put him there. I guess because he's tall.
He's tall? What does that got to do with it? Does he have to throw the shells or something?
I don't know. They just did it.
I know, I got you. I got you.
Oh. So, you going to the prom?
I guess so.
It's gonna be pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Who are you going with?
Well, I haven't made up my mind yet.
Neither have I.
It was then that I realized there was no sense fighting it. Some guys are born to dance forever with the Daphne Bigelows, on shining ballroom floors, under endless starry skies. Others, well, they do the best they can.
Wanda.
Yeah?
Well, I was thinking...
Yeah?
Maybe that we... I was thinking it. Well, maybe, Well, upon me.
Of course. I've had several invitations, but I haven't said yes to any. It'd be fun to go with you, I guess.
Well, you know, I've had 5 or 6 girls that wanted to go with me, but, well, I figured they were mostly jerks anyway, and, well, I wanted to ask you all along, you know.
The die was cast. There was no turning back. The great Atlantic salmon, struggling thousands of miles upstream, leaping waterfalls, battling bears to mate, is nothing compared to your average high school junior. The salmon dies in the attempt, and so often does the junior in more ways than one. As we ambled on through the gloom, I didn't have the slightest hint of what was coming. Neither, I suppose, does the salmon. He just does what he has to do. So did I. The battle had moved into the trench warfare or great freeze stage.
Randy, please tell your father that I'm going to the Orpheum.
Dad, Mom's going to the Orpheum.
I'll be back. Here, we go to bed at 8:30. Now, I mean it. I'll be back as soon as I have traded in these 2 gravy boats for the deluxe dinner plate and the deluxe sugar bowl.
Can you bring some ice cream home, Mom? Please?
All communications had ceased between the warring powers. There was only the sink for company. Dish night, sing-alongs, talent contests, and yes, screen-out were only part of Doppler's vast sonata of entertainment. He offered everything except decent movies.
Worth of groceries from the Piggly Wiggly store on Calumet Avenue. Credit extended, superb meeting groceries. We cash checks. Come back to my office right after the feature to win your grand prize. About the gravy boats.
Doppler booted it again. The 4th gravy boat in a row.
Prom tickets for the dance must be picked up today in Mrs. Munson's office. The tickets must be picked up by 3 o'clock.
Hey, listen, Schwartz, I gotta go, okay? Hey, Schwartz, come here. Hey, you're gonna go over there to the prom double date, all right?
Great. I'll clean your car.
No, listen, I already fixed it. Paid for gas, all right?
You gonna send Daphne an orchid or what?
No, I'm not.
What do you mean? You gotta send a corsage.
I am. I'm sending a corsage. What are you talking about?
You just said you weren't.
Hey, I never said I wasn't gonna send a corsage.
You nuts. You just said you weren't gonna.
Hey, Doug.
dummy. I said I wasn't going to send Daphne a corsage. All right? I'm not.
She's gonna think you're a real cheapskate.
Hey, I'm not going to take Daphne to the prom. You understand? Take a Wanda Hickey.
Wanda Hickey? Wanda Hickey?
Yeah, Wanda Hickey.
Well, she sure is good in algebra.
Wanda Hickey. Look at those stupid glasses. That hair. Her eye was taking Wanda Hickey. Wanda Hickey. Of all people, to the prom. The only junior prom I would ever attend in my life.
Let's see, $8 for the orchid. And half the gas, $1. And $15 for the formal. Uh-oh. Oh, no. $6.
The Red Rooster was part of the tribal ritual. It was the place you went after a big date, if you could afford it. Wanda Hickey. Oh, what a drag.
Right in that pocket. How's you doing, my dad? Not bad, not bad. I had a 207 game. Hey, pretty good. Almost broke 600. Wow. I had a 587 series. And that was in lane 8, which is a very bad list. Oh, boy. Hey, tomorrow's a big night, huh? Yeah, it sure is.
Are you taking Daphne, Bigelow?
No, I'm taking Wanda Hickey.
Oh. Oh, well, you can't win them all, right, kid? Her father's a foreman or something, a mill or something like that, isn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
Guy's a Studebaker champion, green, 2-door, white walls.
Yeah.
Look at that car. Of course, it burns oil after a while. Some of them have a very bad front end. Rotten kingpins. How you fixed for the dance?
What do you mean?
I mean, how you fixed?
I got $10.
I sure wish I could have gone to one of them proms. Well, what the hell? Hey, listen, I was really hot tonight. I had 6 straight strikes. The old hook was really moving, you know? Hitting a lot of wood. Don't tell your mother. I made a couple of bets on the second game, and I'm a money bowler.
Oh, Al and Morty had really come through. Look at that coat. Looks great. Cary Grant would be proud to wear it. That shirt, oh, it's so stiff it creaks. Oh. It was just getting to be twilight when I emerged from the bathroom. Redolent of dynamic aqua velva. It was prom night at last.
Give me your arms. Come on, I'll help you out with your coat. Now, easy. Oh. What is this thing called? This.
Well, that's my boutonniere. It's like a fake flower.
But don't leave before I get dressed. I want to see you.
Okay. Jeez.
Don't you look nice? Now, have you got everything?
Yes, Mom.
Have you got a handkerchief?
Yes,
A
Mom.
comb?
Listen, Mom, I'm not kidding. Will you just let me go? I'll be back late. Don't wake her.
Oh, your corsage, Ralph. Okay.
Bye-bye. Have a good night.
Oh, Ralph, wait. I want to take a
Now.
picture. Come on.
Oh,
Your Aunt Clara will
Mom.
love this. You're going to treasure it, Ralph. All right. Now, don't squint. Smile, dear.
Believe it or not, I've still got that picture. Everybody in America has got a prom picture stuck away somewhere. They never show to anyone, and for good reason. This was not the same old Wanda. She didn't have her glasses on, and her eyes were unnaturally large and liquid, the way the true myopia victims always are.
Hi.
Wow, you look great. It's for you.
Oh, gee, thanks for the orchid.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's going to be great. They got this great band playing there.
In accordance with the tribal custom, she too was being mercilessly clamped by straps and girdles and hooks.
Are you all right? Okay. Glad the weather's getting warm. It's kind of a nice night out. Great night for a prom. Come on, let's go. Ho.
Hi, how are you?
Ready? Let's go. Hey, Schwartz, what time you gotta be in?
Oh, I can be at any time.
All right.
Hey, I can't wait till we go to the Red Rooster.
I know.
Oh, the prom was going full blast when we made our dramatic entrance. Oh, everybody was there. I found myself saying things like, "Why, hello there, Albert. How are you?" And, "Yes, I believe the weather is perfect." Isley and his magic music makers struck up the sultry sounds that had made them famous in every steel mill town that ringed Lake Michigan. Dark and sensuous, the dance floor engulfed all of us. I felt tall and slim. I could see myself standing on a mysterious balcony, looking out over the lights of some distant exotic city.
Who you taking?
You taking her Daphne Bigelow?
Who you taking?
Wanda Hickey?
You don't take Wanda Hickey to the prom?
works out. You know, I like the room this way.
You know, I'm sorry I broke it.
Well, it was really pretty jazzy.
No. I thought it was very pretty.
No. I thought it was too pink for this room. And what that front window needs is a nice brass lamp. Hey, what do you say we all go to the movies, huh? You want to go to the movies?
But this is dish night. You never go to the movies on dish night. Oh, they're giving away a deluxe Hollywood bun warmer.
It's still the movies, right? What the hell is a bun warmer?
Well, I don't know. But Woman's Home Companion says Loretta Young uses one.
Randy! Randy, get dressed. We're going to the movies.
Hey, how you doing, Schwartz?
Hey, I couldn't believe it. I almost slipped when I heard you were bringing Wanda into the prom. You're slipping, kid.
Yeah, well, I'm not the only one here with a dog.
That Claire May's hair smells like a cheese Danish, I swear.
Yeah, you got no movie star either.
Ah, she's no date. She's my cousin. Cousin's not an actual girl.
Talk about me slipping. Hey, listen, you see that guy that's with Daphne?
Yeah, they say he flew him all the way from Princeton just to be at a dance.
Wow.
He's even going bald.
Bruno says he's going to law school.
Law school?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
Hey, listen, get out your leashes, guys. We gotta go walk the dogs.
All right, gang. And now for something romantic, we have a request for Stardust. And for this one, we're going to turn down the lights.
Started to sweat through her taffeta. I felt her running down her back. My own back was so wet you could read the label on my T-shirt right through the dinner jacket. So that she wouldn't notice, I pulled Wanda closer to me. I felt bumpy things under her gown with little hooks and knobs. Little round things. Sighing, she hugged me back. Good old Flick was doing his thing with his lumpy cousin. Wanda's orchid was leering up at me from her shoulder. It was the most repulsive flower I'd ever seen. It looked like some kind of overgrown Venus flytrap waiting for the right moment to strike. Deep purple with an obscene yellow tongue that stuck straight out of it. Greenish knobs on the end. It clashed almost audibly with her turquoise dress. It looked like it was breathing.
Could I have 2 adults and 1 child, please? Thank you.
That's okay. You can speak to Mr. Dawson. Sorry, sir.
Ladies, I have to apologize for tonight's gravy boat. I personally guarantee you that next week, I will give you my personal guarantee that we will exchange all gravy boats. Ladies, please! Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Good night, sweetheart, till we meet tomorrow. Good night, sweetheart, sleep well, any sorrow, tears and party may make us whole. So I'll say good night, sweetheart, though I'm not beside you. I'll say good night, sweetheart, though I'm not beside you. Good night, sweetheart, still my will guide dreams and
Oh, look at it come down. Oh. Must be 6 feet deep there under my hook. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. Why the hell did I leave my top down? Do you know what happens to a maroon wool carnation on a white coat in a heavy June downpour in the Midwest, where it rains not water, but carbolic acid from the steel mill fallout? This never happened to Fred Astaire. And if it rained on Gene Kelly, he just sang and danced on the street, and it was Paris. Oh. Our merry band headed for the Red Rooster. The adolescent tribal rite of a prom was nearing its final and most vicious phase.
Could I get you gentlemen something to drink?
Make it a triple.
A triple?
A triple was a drink I always heard my father order. It was the only drink I knew.
Yeah, on the rocks.
And you, sir?
I'll have the same.
And for the ladies? May I suggest a specialty of the house? A grenadine jungle flip.
Oh, I think I would like that very much.
I believe I'll have the same. It's not a real hair.
Yeah, but she's a good piano player.
And for the gentlemen, triples.
A screaming 90-proof rocket searing savagely down my gullet. For an instant, I sat stunned, unable to comprehend what had happened.
Another drink, gentlemen?
For an instant, it seemed as though this one wasn't going to be as lethal as the first. Then... my diaphragm heaved convulsively, jiggling my collarbone. The forest fire in my gut was out of control. Schwartz began to shrink. His face was purple red.
Isn't this romantic? It's the most wonderful, wonderful night of all of our very own lives.
I hope you ladies will excuse us. Mr. Schwartz and I will get to the men's room.
Well, certainly.
Lamb chops, bourbon, turnips, mashed potatoes, coleslaw. All of it came rushing out of me in a great roaring torrent. Up came the cheeseburgers, the rum and cokes, pretzels, potato chips, orange punch, a corned beef sandwich. That was last week.
Oh, Jesus.
But then, as suddenly as it had started, it was all over. I was 74 pounds lighter. It was the absolute high point of the junior prom.
Wonderful, wonderful night of my life. I always dreamed the prom would be like this.
Yeah, me too.
Bye.
looked like you had a hell of a prom.
Sure did. You want something to eat?
I don't think so. Maybe get some sleep. You'll feel better in a couple of days when your head stops banging.
The male human animal, skulking through the impenetrable fetid jungle of kidhood, learns early in the game just what sort of animal he is. The jungle he stalks is a howling, tangled wilderness, infested with crawling, flying, leaping, nameless dangers. He daily does battle with horrors and emotions that he will spend the rest of his life trying to forget or suppress or recapture. His jungle is a wilderness he will never fully escape. But those first early years when the bloom is on the peach and the milk teeth had just barely departed are the crucial days in the great education of life.
Sylvia Sidney stars in Alfred Hitchcock's Sabotage, next here on 11.
Though I'm not beside you, good night, sweetheart. Still, my love will guide you. Dreams enfold you. In each one I'll hold you. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Though I'm not beside you. Good night, sweetheart.
Oh, that great coat. You know, sometimes I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I can feel that coat pulling across the shoulders. And I'll bet it's still in action. I wonder whose party it's going to be to tonight. Oh, Daphne. Nothing ever quite works out. The Army. The Army. That's a whole different ball game. Did I ever tell you about the time I was in this radar company and they had us all lined up for a VD lecture?